Kal, time factor. And our kids, they are every day learning so many shlokas, so many bhajans, lectures. Very nice. So impressed to see that. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjan Chakshurumlitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurve Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Stadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadabhaktaya Namo Nama Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhuvyayacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnebhyo Namo Nama Anarpitam Charim Chirat Karunyavatin Kalau समर्पयितुमुन्नतुजरसां स्वभक्ति श्रियम् हरिपुरसुन्दरदुती कदम्बसन्दीपिता सदा हृदये कन्द्रेषु स्फुरितो वै सच्चिनन्दना हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपीकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते तप्त काञ्चन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये भक्त्या विहीनाय अपराधलक्ष्ये क्षिप्तस्य कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि तं शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम् श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद संसार दावा नवनीतलोक त्रणाय कारुण्य गणागणात्मम् प्राप्तस्य कल्याण गुणार्णवास्य वंदे गुरु श्री चरणारविंदम महाप्रभु की no that's the all ashtakam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hmm. I'm so happy today. Friends so caring. Friend indeed is a friend in need. And friend in need is a friend indeed. Uh, so my wonderful friend, so caring. I appreciate and thankful for all affection and for dedication. She Bhajan Rahasya. You want to come close? Come close. Okay. Srimad Bhagavatam says, the demigod spoke the following. We were hearing this. Demigod said, O Vidata, O Lord, O Paramatma, in this material world, the living entities, overwhelmed by the threefold miseries, cannot find any peace. Who's saying this? Demigods. Addressing to Vidhata means the creator. Creator of everyone. But we heard creator is Brahma. Right? How we can say Bhagavan as creator? Because he is even creating Brahma. He is the one who created all material universes. How? By glancing over Maya. With a merciful glance on Maya, Bhagavan creates so many universes. Maya alone cannot create. This is the verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, where Shrutis are praying to Bhagavan. Jai Jai Jaham Ajit Dosha Garbita Gunan. The Shrutis. An example is given just like we see on the goat. The goat, there is some lump here on the neck. But can milk come from this? No, only from the udders. So just saying that creation has been done by Maya, it is just like this lump, we call udder on the neck of a goat. Milk cannot come from there. Similarly, Maya cannot create. Ajit Garbisha Gunan. When Bhagwan, he glances over Maya, then the creation happens. They are infinite universes. There is no countability. How many universes are there? Infinite. That's why Krishna, Bhagwan, is the supreme creator. That's why his name is Narayan. Narayan means, Nar means living entities, and Ayan means the shelter of all living entities. Narayan Stam Nahi Sarvadehinam. The creator Brahma, he said this. Sometimes creator Brahma also feel that if I will not create, how the creation will come to existence? It's because of me the creation comes to existence. So Brahmaji got confused. The creator, Brahma, the creator of the whole universe, Brahma, he got confused. Therefore, he said, my Lord, he never glorifies me. I do so much, it's so much, I take so much pain to create, but he never clapped for me. He never addressed to his subjects, to his people, to his servants, to his associates. You see how Brahma is so powerful and he does so much for me. He never ever glorifies me. So Brahmaji thought, let me stop doing creation and then I will see. Then Krishna will glorify me. I will get some adoration from the masses. Therefore, I stopped. He thought I must stop creation. So he did. And in the mood of complaining to Krishna, he came all the way to Dwarika. Krishna, Ishwar Sarvbhuta Nam, Hide Tishta Ishwar Sarvbhuta. Krishna is present in the heart of everyone. Bhagavad Gita. So Krishna knows everyone's heart. You know, Krishna knows everyone's heart. He also knew why Brahma came with a mood of complaining. So Brahmaji, this is mentioned in Brihad Bhagavatamritam. Brahmaji addressed to the doorkeepers, go and tell Krishna, I'm here to see him. The servants, they went inside, they addressed to Lord saying, there's Brahma who want to see you. Krishna smiled. Go and ask which Brahma you are. Then the servants went out and asked, oh, my Lord is asking, which Brahma are you? Brahmaji became more irritated. What? Are there 10, 15 Brahmas? I'm the Brahma with 4 heads. Chatursen Brahma, four-headed Brahma, and I want to see the Lord. Tell him Brahma has come. Krishna understood the mood. He knows what's happening everywhere, he knows. Even what's happening outside his palace, he knows. His assembly hall, he knows everything. Uh, Otherwise, why, when Jay and Vijay, the two doorkeepers, got cursed by the four Kumaras, how Lord Narayan came running from inside, taking Lakshmi with him? How he came to know my servants got cursed? Because he is present in the heart of everyone. In my heart, in your heart. Uh, So when we say, oh, I'm giving my heart to you, can you give that super soul, that Paramatma to someone? Hmm. But actually, Gurudev gives his heart to everyone. What is that wealth? What Gurudev is holding in his heart? Krishna se tomar, Krishna dite paro, tomara shakati ache. Ami to kanga, Krishna Krishna bole, dhai tava pache pache. Krishna is the wealth of spiritual master, Gurudev. And only he can give this. He's giving Krishna means he's giving all the information and the loving service of Krishna. And by what will happen if we receive this Krishna, if we receive Krishna from Gurudev? What will happen? By lovingly service to him, we will attain the love of Krishna, the love of God. That's the aim of human life, the love of God, the love of Krishna. That's the only aim of life. And for that, we are wandering in this material universe, life after life, seeking pleasure and happiness. And by driving pleasure in any sense object, after a while, we feel saturation. No more pleasure, any kind of pleasure. Just end up after a while. Can be eating, sleeping, whatever it is. But pleasure one drives in service of Krishna is not ending. That enhance. Dine dine vriddhi hoy, name prabhavi. One devotee prays this. Please grow more and more and more with the mercy of Harinam. This is what we want. So therefore, Krishna is the wealth of Gurudev. Only he can impart that in our heart. He can infuse that in us, the potency by which we can know Krishna, learn about Krishna, serve Krishna eternally. Because everything else is destructible. Whereas Krishna Bhakti and Krishna Bhakta, Kauntya Pratijani Name Bhakta Pranashyati. My devotee never perish. My bhakti never perish. That's the promise of Krishna. That's the promise of Krishna. Therefore, Krishna invited all the Brahmas from million and billion of universes. Oh Brahmas, come here and have my darshan. Because even Brahma don't have, even Brahma can't have darshan of Krishna, who is on such high position. He's a creator, imagine. He got, how he got created? From the navel of Vishnu, like a lotus stem. And Brahma was not able to understand what is my origin, and is moving in that stem hundreds and hundreds of years, but he's not able to understand who is my origin. Then Brahmaji heard this Ah, this sound. What is that sound? Tapa, tapa, tapa means austerities. Brahma sat in austerity, but he was not able to see the Lord. When demigods, feeling so much troubles from the demons, they approach Brahma for protection, and Brahma take all the demigods along with them. On the bank of, on the shore, Shir Sagar, and request the Lord to please help us. But it's not that Lord appear in front of them and just pacify them. It's just whatever is in the heart of the Lord get transmitted in the heart of Brahma, and then Brahma announced, "This is what the Lord is saying." But even Brahma have no access to see. Uh, even on such a the first citizen of the universe, I would say. Who is Brahma? The first citizen of the universe. He's the one who is the creator. He have no access to Krishna. How can we expect? Brahma Samhita says, from the ant to Brahma, all living entities, they are Jeev Tattva. Till Brahma, from the ant to Brahma, Jivas. Yeah, but of course, special Jivas. Some are conditioned, some are liberated. So they're infinite universes, and every universe have one Brahma, the creator of that universe, the caretaker of that universe. So when Krishna called out, invited all the Brahmas to come, they all came running on the carrier. What was the carrier, Brahma? Peacock? Crow? Bull? Lion? Rat? No. Swan? You sure? Yes. Brahma ride on swan. So many Brahmas in the assembly hall of Krishna, the assembly hall which is known as Sudharma Sabha. That assembly hall which is so special that as many people can come and can fit in that. The whole universe can fit in that assembly hall. And when there is only 4 person in the hall, it contracts. And if there are 4 million or billion people there for the meeting, it expands. That's the assembly hall, magical assembly hall of Krishna in Dwarika. When all these Brahmas arrived there, they paid obeisances. Where? On the seat where Krishna placed his lotus feet. चौकी बोलते हैं. Krishna keep his one foot on that wooden or very fancy some seat, a platform. Then all Brahmas comes there and they pay obeisances. Kirat Koti Yadapad Pitha, with a crown, with a helmet, bowing down to Krishna, and a mark, so many marks and sound when they're paying obeisances to that seat. Tung, tung, tung. Bhagavatam says that's the opulence of the Lord. Uddhavji said, स्वयं तो साम्य अतीश त्रिधि स्वराज लक्ष्मी आप तो समस्त कामा बल में हृदय भी चोर लोकपाला किरट कोटि यदपाद पीठा. All these personalities, they come and pay obeisances to the Supreme Lord. So they all sat down, and then Krishna told his uh, doorkeepers, allow that Brahma to come inside. Tell him to come inside. So they informed Brahmaji, yes, Krishna is calling you. Our Lord is calling you. Please come inside. And Brahmaji was going with such ego, some arrogance. When he entered inside the assembly hall, he saw on a very high raised platform Krishna is sitting, so effulgent. So much effulgence is coming from his body. Divya Jyoti, the Brahma Jyoti. And then he saw who all are sitting here in this row and in that row. Brahmas? I'm the only one Brahma. Oh, look at him. Brahma with 10 heads? Oh, look at him. Brahma with 100 heads. How about him? 1000? That Brahma, you see? Can you imagine how big is this assembly hall? Brahma is sitting with 10,000 heads. So much space is required, huh? So much distancing is there. They can't be close with so many heads, 10,000 heads. And he saw Brahma with, 100,000 heads. How big is the assembly hall? And Brahma is walking and walking and walking. An endless road coming very near to Krishna. So many Brahmas are sitting. And he's feeling so much ashamed now. What? I was thinking I'm the only one Brahma, I'm the creator. And there are so many Brahmas. I'm the only one with have 4 heads. They all have hundreds and thousands of heads. Ah, what happened? All pride finished. And Brahma came pay obeisances to Krishna. Krishna smiling. He said, yes, Brahma, do you have to say something? Then he said, oh, no, 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 Prabhu. I just was feeling separation from you. I didn't saw you for a long time. Just wanted to see you in person. Thank you so much for giving me darshan. Let me go back. Thus, senior most amongst all the demigods. He addressed Krishna as, O Vidhata. Vidhata means, O Creator. Krishna is the creator, actual creator. Brahma is just working under guidance of Krishna. And Brahmaji ran there immediately, riding on his swan, the carrier. He came to Brahmaloka. You see? So, demigods address Krishna as the O Vidhata, O the Creator, O Lord, O Paramatma, one who resides in the heart, and witness of all the activities. Shirodakshai Vishnu, witness of all activities. In this material world, the living entities, overwhelmed by the threefold miseries, cannot find any peace. Demigods saying this. Are they beyond material world? They are also in this material world. So they are, when they're saying this, that means they're also including themselves in that. Because threefold miseries, Adi Devik, Adi Bhautik, Adhyatmic Kleshas. But more to be suffered by human beings. Demigods in a very high position, very prominent in a mode of goodness. So with their intelligence and with their merits, they can overcome this. Whereas we, always in a mode of ignorance and passion, and very less and sometimes a mode of goodness, we find it difficult to overcome threefold miseries. So demigods saying cannot find any peace. That's why there is no peace in the world. Everyone is overwhelmed by the threefold miseries. Whoever it is, from a beggar in the street to the richest person in the world, have to go through these threefold miseries. Can't escape. Yeah, in a better position, but therefore, O Bhagwan, O my Lord, we take shelter of the shade of your lotus feet, which are full of knowledge. What the lotus feet of the Lord is compared to? Compared to as moon, compared to as lotus. Namo Pankaj Nabhaya, Namo Pankaj Maline, Namo Pankaj Netraya, Namaste Pankajangre. The feet of the Lord is compared to as lotus. Hands are lotus, the navel is lotus, the face is lotus, the eyes are lotus. And the feet are also compared to as moon. Nitai pada kamala koti chandra sushitala je chaya jaga tajuda heno nitai bine va Radha Krishna paite na dृढ़ करी धरो निताई पार दृढ़ करी धरो निताई पार से संबंध नाही जा वृथा जन्म गेलो तार सेई पशु बड़ दुराचार निताई ना बोलिलो मुखे. My purpose is not to sing the whole song, but that's the glories of Shri Nityan Prabhu. Means Koti Chandra Sushitala, so soothing, like million of moons all together. Effulgent, effulgent like million of suns, but soothing like million of moons. So we take shelter of the shade of your lotus feet. The lotus feet of the Lord, which can give us abhay. Abhay means fearlessness. And also the shade of the lotus feet of Lord can give us knowledge. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, what is that verse? I'll give you knowledge. God. Tesham satat yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayanti te. One who worship me priti purvakam with love and devotion, dadami buddhi yogam tam, I will supply the intelligence. Buddhi Yoga means intelligence by which they can easily come to me. That means if we are not having that intelligence, we are bereft of the mercy of Krishna. That means he is not mercifully supplying this intelligence to us. And there is no fault in Krishna doing this. It's all my fault. I have no longing for that. I'm not hankering for that. I have no greed for that. And moment we have this greed and this longing in the heart, immediately the intelligence has been supplied, because this is spiritual dealings. It's not material dealings. In material dealings, there is always give and take. In spiritual dealing, there is always giving. Krishna is always giving us. And as I always say this, yeah, many times I said this. Krishna nature is always giving, but he is also expecting something from us. Oh, if he is expecting something from us, that means that expectation itself is not a quality of love. In that love, there is no expectations. just giving. Try this. You feel love in your heart. Try this. Let's say trial 1 month till Christmas and New Year. Just give, give, and don't expect anything in return. You feel so much love in the heart. There's a symptom. Krishna is always giving, giving, giving. So rich and wealthy in love. We are always receiving, receiving, receiving. Mhm. Obliged. So Krishna said, can you give me something if I ask? Yes, Prabhu. Since you said that, regardless, whatever you want, we can give you. So what can you give me? Let me know first. Yeah, I can give one room in my house. Oh, I can give you some money. I can give you some clothing and etc. Krishna said, you cannot give me all these things because I already have this in abundance. You giving me one room, I have million of universes wherever I want to stay. You want to impress me with your money? I'm very opulent. You want to impress me with your beauty? I'm very beautiful. You want to impress me with your strength? Oh, who can be more powerful than me? 6-day young boy and killing demon possess the potency of the strength of 10,000 elephants, Putana. Krishna was only 6-day young boy and killed Putana. Who can be more powerful than him? Hanuman, so powerful. Bhimsen, so powerful. Hmm? Duryodhan had the strength of 10,000 elephants, but Bhim killed Duryodhan. Imagine his strength is, can say 25,000 elephant strength altogether. Bhim can lift elephant like this, you know, just like this with the neck. Nothing's strange for him. Hanumanji can do, oh, impossible, possible. When they both come together, they become Madhvacharya, as I said yesterday. And Shri Madhvacharya worshipping whom? Krishna. Where? In South India, very beautiful place called Udupi, on the bank of ocean. Very beautiful temple. Where? If you go and see, okay, next time when we go India, devotees together, India tour, we'll go and visit this temple. Krishna holding the churning rod in his hands, binded with a rope. That deity of Krishna has been worshipped by Sri Madhvacharya even prior to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Sri Madhvacharya got this deity from the ocean, came floating on the bank. Uh, and many people saw this and they tried to pull, but so heavy. They were not even able to shake that deity. But Madhvacharya, he lifted like this. Of course, his combination of Hanuman and Bhim. And then he installed that deity, Krishna, holding churning rod in his hand with a rope. And that's the scene when Mother Yashoda was churning yogurt and Krishna came, rubbing his eyes, Maya, Maya, I'm hungry. And he wanted to stop that churning and he holded that rod. That scene. Uh, that Krishna has been worshipped in Udupi. Krishna is so powerful. So Krishna say, you can't impress me with your strength. your beauty, with your knowledge, and with your renunciation. Krishna endowed with all these qualities, with knowledge. Who can be more knowledgeable than Krishna? He spoke Bhagavad Gita in 1 hour, 1.5 hour. Uh, and renunciation. All Yaduvamsha got destroyed. All his family member got destroyed. He's least affected with that. Because he's Atmaram. He dwells in his own self. He's Atmaram, Atmakam. Self-satisfied personality. So you can't impress me with all this. And you have only these things to give to me. Whereas I need something from you, which only you have and I don't have. If Krishna comes to you and say, Prabhu, he will not say Prabhu to you, but he will say, okay, so can you give me something? And you say, I have opulence, I have strength, I have beauty, I have knowledge, renunciation. Krishna says, all these things I already have. Give me that which you have in abundance, storehouse, and which I don't have. Guess what? Huh? Service. Krishna serves you more than you serve Krishna. Krishna has millions of heart. That means you're not attending my classes. I repeat this very often. Krishna says, I don't have lust, I don't have anger, I don't have envious, I don't have greed. You have so much. Give me that. Give me your lust, give me your anger, give me your greed, because I don't have this. You have so much. Surrender this to me. Give this to me. I'm ready to accept. That's why Mahaprabhu is standing like this. See, some of the deities, if you see Navdeep Dham, Mahaprabhu is standing like this. Asking for this. Give me. Give me, give me, give me. And in return, I'll give you all spiritual bliss. All spiritual transcendental qualities I'll give you on the price of what you giving to me. So just don't hold it. Give to me. But our problem is, no, I can't give you my greed. How will I survive otherwise? The question is being asked. How we can give that? Narottam Thakur replied, Kam Krishna Karmar Pane, Krodh Bhakti Doshe Jane, Lobh Sadhu Sange Hari Katha, Mad Isht Labhe Jane, Niyukt Karibe Yatha Tatha. We can engage our calm, our lust. And lust is not only meaning just attraction, lusting on anything. To grab this, to get that, all the desires is under the flag lust. So my all desires, Krishna, centered to you. All desires centered on you. This is what I want. Even householders, family. But Krishna being the center of the family, all my desires to serve you. Krodh bhakti doshe jane. Anger, everyone has anger, right? More or less, everyone. Krodh bhakti doshe jane. Where we have to engage our anger. To those who are against Krishna and against the devotees. Then your anger is purified. Just like Hanuman. Oh, see his anger. He burned the whole country. The whole country was on fire. Sri Lanka. That's the anger of Hanuman. But not for his personal. He has no personal issues with Ravan. No personal issues. But yes, it is personal. Seems like no personal, but yes, personal, because anyone who going against to my Lord and trouble my Lord, that's my personal issue. My Gurudev, my devotees, to whom I love so much, if anyone against them, oh, I will stand forward and fight for that. Engaging anger, and our anger get purified if it is engaged in the service of the Lord. Kam, krodh, lobh, greed. Lobh sadhu sange hari katha. Greed, everyone has greed, right? If you're getting 1 million, maybe a little more. 1.5 will be better. If you're getting 1.5, that was last year. How about New Year now, 2021? Hmm? No limit for the greed. But Narottam Thakur explaining how we can engage our greed. Sadhu Sange Hari Katha. Greedy for hearing Hari Katha from sadhus. Sadhu seeing anyone greedy, forget everything. Want to give the wealth of their heart. They only want to give Hari Katha. That's why Shri Nanda Maharaj, Nanda Baba, father of Krishna, he prayed to who? Gargacharya who came from Mathura to give name ceremony of Krishna. He came to give to observe this festival of name ceremony of Krishna. Nanda Maharaj, being father of Krishna in such high position, he paid obeisances to Nanda Gargacharya and said, Mahad Vichanam Nirnam Griyanam Dina Chetasam. Said, oh sadhus, if sadhus of your caliber come to our house as householders, Nanda Maharaj is saying this, you have no other purpose but just to give us Hari Katha. Mahad Vichanam Nirnam Griyanam Dina Chetasam. Who can be more superior than Nanda Maharaj? And how humble he is saying this. Because Gopi said, Bhuri Dajana, the best donor. Today you donated me something, right? Now I'm giving you something in return. I'm giving Hari Katha. This is how we can engage. This is what Krishna is expecting. Give me your lust, give me your anger and greed, etc. And it depends individual to individual how much we can spare that, how much we can give that. Keeping something for us because, oh, how will I going to survive if I have no anger? Come on, if anyone is being rude on me, how can I be polite? So Krishna, let me keep something for myself and something for you in your service, I mean. Lust, anger, greed, etc. Demigods, rightly saying there, we take shelter of the shade of your lotus feet, which are full of knowledge. So I started saying this that under the shade of the lotus feet of Krishna, one gets knowledge. Dadami buddhi yogam tam yenamam upyantite. But the lotus feet of Krishna also give us abhay, fearlessness. Bhajaho re mana, Shri Nanda Nandana, Abhaya Charanara Vindare. So nice bhajan. Govind Das Abhilashi. Govind Das Prabhu wrote this song. Demigods are praying at the lotus feet of Bhagwan. Oh Lord, The jiva is experiencing the auspicious and inauspicious fruits of lifetimes of karma. This is what is going on every life. We can't survive without karma, right? Even what we are doing now, speaking and hearing, it's also karma. We eat, we drink, we sleep. We can't survive without karma. But these are karma. Whereas we have to perform karma yoga. Speaking, yes, but speaking for Krishna. Oh, but I have business meeting. I also speak there. I can't speak about Krishna there. Of course you can't. But in those business meetings, when you're speaking to someone, who is the center of that meeting? Directly or indirectly? The business meeting is there for business. You will earn something. And the portion of that, if it is utilized in the service of Krishna, then you're speaking about Krishna actually. You're speaking to your clients, but you're speaking about Krishna indirectly. If Krishna is the center, everything is justified. So lifetimes of karma, revolving. And sometimes we do good karma, most of the time we do bad karma. If not with the body, but with the mind also. But there is something special in this Kali Yuga, in this age, Iron Age, that one not get effect of any ill thoughts uh, it occurred by the mind, unless it is done by the body. But now this is not the concession that, okay, let me think all the time, sinful thoughts all the time. That's not the. But akasmat, accidentally, if some bad thought appear in my mind, one don't get the reactions for that. But in other ages, other yugas, that was the case. Can't even come in the mind. Huh? Immediately reactions, just by appearing in the mind. And if it is the case in this Kali Yuga, in this age, oh, we can't survive that. Every single minute, we tell lies. Every single minute, we cheat someone. Every single minute, there's so many sinful thoughts comes. How many in one day? Oh, countless. Then, how are we going to survive? So, auspicious and inauspicious fruits of lifetimes of karma revolving around us. And all reactions cannot come at the same time because we can't hold that. There's a limit of this body, of these emotions to experience some bliss or experience some, what's the word? Bliss ka ulta. Unhappiness, loss. There's a limit. Too much overwhelmed with a bliss, person get crazy, mad, and even die with heart attack. Remember I told this in Holland? I heard this news 4 or 5 years back. 31st December, someone won the lottery from the government. 49 million euros. He won that lottery. And 31st December Eve, his name was announced on television. And he was in one party and he heard this. It's me. 49 million euros. He can't hold. Heart attack, died. He can't hold that. So there's a limit. And if any shocking news comes, also we see people faint. They get unconscious. any bad news comes. So there's a limit. If the result of all the karmas can come one time, can't hold that. So we are getting slots. Enough we can tolerate. Some slots. Can't do all together. This is again the mercy of Krishna, the mercy of Lord, because He dearly loves us. Suppose if your child very naughty, troubling you, and you chastise your child, but you can't be harsh. And if your child is Indian, your parents are Indian, oh my goodness, then it's a different story. Similarly, fruits of lifetimes of karma. By the management of Maya, he is wandering around in the forest of material existence, overwhelmed by suffering. Everyone, something or the other, some lacking, some suffering. We don't reveal that, but there is something always. The jiva is endeavoring to find relief from these threefold miseries, sometimes through knowledge and renunciation, and sometimes through knowledge of Brahman, but he is unable to find peace. Sometimes through knowledge, sometimes through renunciation. Okay, I give up. I've taken a vow, I've taken a promise, an oath. Sometimes with knowledge, and sometimes with the knowledge of Brahman. That's something added on spiritual knowledge. Starts from here, knowledge of Brahman. Whereas knowledge and renunciation on a material level. That's why we have so many motivational speakers. People pay like $5,000 for one seminar to attend. Motivational speaker trying to solve your problem with motivation speaking for 1 or 2 hours, and after that you feel relief because knowledge is present there. Some examples are there, just like one motivational video. A beggar was begging in the train, at a train station, in a train. People giving him some coins, helping him. He came across one rich businessman who was sitting with his laptop on and working on. And he didn't want to get bothered. But the beggar is saying, requesting, can you please give me one coin? And he looked at him and said, hey, why are you begging? People give you money. What you give in return to people? Did you ever thought? You always taking. Did you ever thought of giving? Try to give something. Then you'll get more money. He said, see, I'm a businessman. Business means always give and take. That's a deal about. Give and take. It's not only just one. Two faces comes together, parallel. So try to give something to people and you'll get more coins. He took it very seriously. And then he thought, what can I give to people? I have no money to buy anything. If I start buying things and giving as gift, then what will be left with me? So he was thinking, but he said, it's a good point he told me. And that's a click, turning point. So he went to one garden and he plucked some flowers, small, tiny flowers. And he's not living up his profession of begging. So this time when he was begging from people, if anyone giving him one coin, he used to give him one flower. And seeing this, oh, such beautiful flower. The person said, wait a minute. Here's one more coin. And in this way, he gathered more than other days, just by giving flowers which was just plucking from the garden, free of cost. He don't have to pay for that. So this strikes to him, okay, that's a good one. Tomorrow I'll give big flowers. And he started bringing some nice rose, yellow, red. In Holland we have so many tulips, so beautiful flowers. So instead of €1, they were giving €10. And then he thought that's a good point. And now he started selling flowers instead of begging. When he started selling flowers, mobile, like in moving, and people very fond of buying flowers, especially Christmas now. Everyone wants to buy flowers, want to present flowers. So he got good business. He thought, let me start this business. And he introduced this business, selling flowers. And in just few months, he became a very, very wealthy businessman, selling flowers, then import and export, just with the flowers. And one day, he was on the same train as the businessman. And he told him, excuse me, can I shake hand with you? He said, well, I'm not familiar. He said, no, I'm familiar with you. Maybe you've forgotten me, but I never forget. I can't forget you. So they both shook hands. Say, you remember? He said, no, I don't remember you. I'm the same beggar who was begging coins just for one meal a day. But you gave me such inspiration that one should also give, not take. And because of that, Clay, today I'm a very rich businessman, even rich than you. My turnover is this much, and I'm more wealthy than you. And intentionally, I'm in this train because I wanted to see you. You're my mentor. Very nice story, yeah? Motivational story. Huh? $10,000. One lecture, $10,000. And many people, thousands of people I've seen, I can't tell their name, all this motivational speaker. They have so many stories like this. Some are real one. Also, they give examples from many businessmen, but some are fabricated one. But when you hear this, you get a click. And that's the turning point of life. So this is how it is saying. This is how it is said here, sometimes through knowledge and sometimes by the renunciation. But sometimes through knowledge of Brahman, that's transcendental. Till that level, it was material. You get motivated for what? To earn more money or to live in a better, comfortable situation. That's all. There is nothing, any spirituality involved in that. But when it added with the knowledge of Brahman, means that the light which emanates from the body of Krishna, that's Brahman. That's something spiritual knowledge added on that. So again, the jivas endeavoring to find relief from these threefold miseries, sometimes through knowledge and renunciation, and sometimes through knowledge of Brahman, but he's unable to find peace. Even the richest person in the world is not in peace. He might be thinking to become more rich, to control the world. By obtaining liberation, he wants to become as if inert. Understand? By obtaining liberation means to get merged into an impersonal Brahm. What is your status there? Inert, coma. You are inactive. You become happy. You become bliss. You can't extract bliss. That's inert. Unable to feel anything, just as stones immersed in water cannot feel the pleasure of being in water. Hmm. So nicely said, Bhakti Thakurji. As stones immersed in water cannot feel the pleasure of being in water. Inert. Spiritual suicide. Giving up your all your freedom and your independence, remaining inactive in that effulgence of the Lord. That's all. And 95% of the philosophies in prevailing in the world only focusing on this point. Srila Prabhupada said, पृथ्वी ते धर्म नामे जो तो कथा चले भागवत करे परिपूर्ण छले. In the whole planet, all those philosophies which are so prominent and prevailing, according to Srimad Bhagavatam, this is cheating propensity, cheating people. But on the other side, transcendental peace, para shanti, not only shanti, shanti means peace, but para shanti, vidya and para vidya, knowledge, para vidya means transcendental knowledge. Transcendental peace, para shanti, is attained at Sri Hari's lotus feet by serving Supreme Lord's lotus feet. Param Shanti, transcendental peace is there. Huh? Transcendental peace. One feels, after many births, I'm able to breathe. One day, if we feel like that, we want to have this every day. By following the path of bhakti, the living entity becomes immersed in an ocean of transcendental peace and bliss. Immersed. Nobody want to come out. As I always say this example, if you're drowning in ocean, if you don't know swimming, what you say, help me, help me, help me. But we also do like this, right? Hari bol, hari bol. But our indication is there, don't take me out. Push me more down in this ocean of transcendental bliss. I'm the one, don't take me out. No help. And I need help to push me more down in this ocean of transcendental bliss. Thus, to take shelter of your lotus feet is the only means to attain this parashanti. Demigods praying this. They know this. Still, addiction with the modes of goodness. Demigods knows this. So knowing something is different. Practicing is totally different. Demigods praying this in Bhagavatam, third canto. They are saying this. To, to take shelter of your lotus feet is the only means to attain this parashanti, transcendental peacefulness. Bhukti mukti, siddhi kami, sakalai, ashant. Krishna bhakt nishkam ataiv, shant. All other are very restless. Only Krishna bhakt is nishkam. Always peaceful. Because they are residing with the source of bliss and peace, Krishna. Therefore, one is supposed to chant the names of Lord. It's all about to be in proximity with the lotus feet of the Lord. It's all about that. And how we can get this lotus feet? Bhaja re mana Shri Nanda Nandana Abhaya Charanara Vindari. You hear this song? Song. Bhajahu re mana Shri Nanda Nandana Abhayachara Naravindare Durlabhamanava Janamasa Sange Taroe Bhava Sindhure. Okay, you have Mirdanga there. Better you sing. You don't have Mirdanga? You can't sing? Yes. Jai Shri can sing with Mirdanga? Okay.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj Vandana 7 in the English.
Okay. We can all sing. Jai Shri is going to sing and we can follow her. And I want break. 2 days break from Harikatha. Tomorrow we have program here. Some visitors coming. I'll be busy. So I will resume on Monday. Okay? For all of you, holidays, 2 days, holidays. And on Monday, I'm going to have a test. I'll ask questions. Be ready for question answer session on Monday, okay? Yes, 2 days for preparing. And I need 2 days to make questionnaire. Achha.
Bhajahu re mana Shri Nandana Abhayachara Naravindare Bhajahu re mana Shri Nandana Abhayachara Naravindare Durlabhamanava Janamasasange Durlabhamanava Om.
Okay, so one announcement: those devotees who have not yet sent their offering on Gurudev's centennial, please do that. The last date is 15 December. So if you already sent, that's good. If you have not yet, then plan, because you have to send this before 15 December. Any memory of Gurudev, any pastime of Gurudev which you saw or you heard, and you can type, or you can even record on your WhatsApp and send to them. I already, and the Sentinel team already, they gave me the very good feedback. They appreciate devotees who already sent that. Very thankful for them. But there are still more devotees who needs to send this as soon as possible. So please take your time in just 2 days, Saturday, Sunday, and try to send this as soon as possible to the team so that they can organize and they can publish this. Hare Krishna.